Even though later on I was kept in the Pathet Lao camp, it was clear to me that the North Vietnamese were running the show. They were a different breed of people. I was frightened of them. They were very honest, they were very precise. When I walked with them, we would come into a village. They would line up all the people, they would count the people, they would write down the name of the village, they would look at their watches, it would be 7:28, they would note the time, they would tie me down different at night. There was no chance that I could escape. In fact, there was one incident that's very vivid in my mind. Initially, when I was captured, they took everything away from me, except my engagement ring. I insisted of keeping it and let me have it. And here, about 2.5 or 3 weeks later, we arrived in this village. We came to a hut. It just looked something like this. There was a villager in the corner. He was cooking. Next thing, he's next to me. He gave me a plate of rice. He smiled at me. He was very friendly. All of a sudden, he grabs over, he grasps my hand. He gets a hold of my ring. He starts pulling my ring off. And of course, I'm pulling back, and it's going back and forth like that. There's no way this guy's going to get my ring. He got up. He left. I thought it was all over. All of a sudden, a few seconds later, he's coming back with a machete. He raises his arm. I realized then I better let him have my ring. The North Vietnamese, they were in a corner. They were doing something over there. They were not aware what was happening. They got up, got our stuff together, and off we went. We left. I was disappointed. I was unhappy. And the longer we walked, the angrier I get. And about an hour and a half or 2 hours later, I stopped them. I showed them my finger. It was all white where the ring had been. First, they didn't understand what I was talking about. I made stealing gestures. They got together, they talked, and they turned around and started walking back towards this village. Of course, I was happy. I was thinking I'm going to get my ring back. But I wasn't prepared of what happened next. We got in this village. Next thing, they find this villager. They just beat the hell out of this guy. And then they grab this guy's hand. Violently, they grabbed his hand. They put him on top of the table. They put his finger there. They chopped his finger off. I'm leaping back. The blood is squirting out. The finger's laying on the ground. The North Vietnamese bends down. He picks up this finger. He pulls off this ring. He sticks it on my finger. I was speechless. I had caused this misery. I felt horrible. He nodded to me. We turned around. We walked off. I realized right then and there, you just don't fool around with the Viet Congs. It's just a movie. Don't worry about it. And you still got your fingers and everything.